Welcome you all again for the thermodynamic lecture series. Today we are going to solve a problem on constant volume process. So this constant volume process is a non-flow. So problem number 9. Certain gas of volume 0.4 meter cube, pressure 4.5 bar and the temperature of 130 degree Celsius is heated in a cylinder to a 9 bar. Okay, so the gas is heated at a constant volume here. So it is certain gas of volume 0.4 meter cube when the volume remains constant. So in the question itself they have given this volume remain constant, that is V1 is equal to V2 is equal to 0.4 meter cube. Calculate the temperature at the end of the process. So we need consider the initial state is 1 and the final state is 2. So calculate the temperature at the end of the process, second state, so we need to find it out T2. Then the heat transfer is Q. Then change in internal energy is delta U. Work done by the gas is W. Change in enthalpy is delta H. Mass of the gas is M and change in entropy is delta S. Assume Cp is equal to 1.005 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin and Cv is equal to 0.71 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So these are all your given data, that is V1 is equal to V2 is equal to V, that is constant volume process. In the question itself they have stated that is 0.4 meter cube and pressure P1 is 4.5 bar. So I can write it as in Newton per meter square. Then this pressure is 4.5 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square. Then temperature T1 is 130 degree Celsius. So convert the Celsius to Kelvin, to you add to plus 273. Then what you get, that is T1 is 403 Kelvin. Then P2 is 9 bar. That can be written as 9 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square. Then specific heat capacity at constant pressure Cp is given 1.005 kilojoule per kilogram. I multiply this kilo value inside, then what you get into 10 to the power of 3 to convert this into joule per kilogram Kelvin. Then 1.005 into 10 to the power of 3, that is equal to 1005 joule per kilogram Kelvin. In the similar way, the specific heat at constant volume Cv is 0.71 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin is given. I am converting into joule. Okay, then our answer is 710 joule per kilogram Kelvin. Problem. So in this problem they asked to find the temperature at the end of the process T2, mass of the gas M, heat transfer Q, change in internal energy delta U, work done W, and change in enthalpy delta H, and change in entropy delta S. So we know that for a constant volume process, so this is your PV diagram for a non-flow process and this is your TS diagram for your constant volume process. Here it is constant volume when a gas is heated at from a certain pressure P1 to P2. These pressures are given, that is 4.5 bar to 9 bar. So P1 is 4.5 bar and P2 is 9 bar. So we need to find out all these parameters. First one, we need to find out temperature at the end of the process. So I am writing the PV-T relation. We know that PV by T equal to constant. So we can write P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So since it is a constant volume process, so we can cancel this V1 and V2. So we can write P1 by T1 is equal to P2 by P2. So for my convenience I am writing P1 by P2 which is equal to T1 by T2. Then we need to find out T2. So in this equation P1, P2 is known, T1 is known. Only one unknown term is T2. So I can write T2 is equal to P2 by P1 into T1. I'm substituting the values here. Okay, so P2 by P1 into T1. So P2 by P1 into T1, substituting all these values, what you can get, T2 is equal to 806 Kelvin. So in this pressure, whether you substitute in bar, okay, whether it is 4.5 bar, you can substitute, this 9 is also in terms of bar, or otherwise we can substitute in kilopascal. You check whether the substituting both the P2 and P1 in the same units. So next one, mass of the gas. So we know that PV is equal to mRT. So that is characteristic gas constant is R is equal to Cp minus Cv. Okay, so the Cp and Cv is given in the problem. So substituting those values, you can get R is equal to 295 joule per kilogram Kelvin. Okay, so then from this equation we know P1, V1, R we find it out here, and T1 is also we know. Only one unknown term is mass. So I can write mass equal to P1 V1 divided by R into T1. So pressure P1 is 4.5 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square into 0.4 meter cube divided by 295 joule per kilogram Kelvin into 403. So we should be very careful here because this 295 in joule. Okay, so this pressure is in Newton per meter square. Whether you substitute this pressure in kilopascal, you need to substitute this R value in terms of kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Okay, but here I am substituting this 4.5 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square. So I am substituting this 295 in terms of joule. Okay, so you can solve the simple equation. You will get mass equal to 1.51 kilo. So next one is heat transfer. So we know that heat transfer Q is equal to mCV into T2 minus T1 here. So mass is 1.5, CV is 0.71. Okay, I am substituting the value is in kilojoule. When you substitute this CV value in kilojoule per kilogram, your answer will be getting in kilojoule. Okay, so Q is equal to 433.2 kilojoule. Then next one is work done. So we already know that there is no area under this PV diagram for constant volume process. So W is equal to 0 here. Then change in internal energy from the first law of thermodynamics. So we know that Q is equal to W plus del U. So Q is equal to W is 0. Okay, so here it is a constant volume process. So W is 0. Then delta U. So Q is equal to delta U is equal to 433.2 kilojoule here. So in this constant volume process, the heat transfer which is equal to internal energy. Next one is change in enthalpy. So change in enthalpy is delta H, that is H2 minus H1, which is equal to mCp into T2 minus T1. So mass is 1.51. Cp is specific heat capacity at constant pressure, which is given in the question is 1.005 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Here is also when you substitute in kilojoule, you get this delta H is in kilojoule. When you substitute in joule, you will get in terms of joule. Okay, substitute this T1, T2 and T1 values, you will get delta H equal to 611.57 kilojoule. Then last one is change in entropy. So change in entropy for your constant volume process is delta S equal to mCV into ln of P2 by P1. Okay, so mass is 1.51. This is your specific heat capacity at constant volume in terms of kilojoule into ln of, here is also when you substitute in kilopascal for P2, you have to substitute this value in kilopascal, but I am substituting here bar, so I am substituting this in P1 in terms of bar. Okay, substitute the same units here. Then your delta S will be 0.743 kilojoule per Kelvin. As a result, the temperature at the end of the process T2 is equal to 806 Kelvin, mass of the gas M equal to 1.51 kg, heat transfer Q is equal to 433.2 kilojoule, change in internal energy delta U is equal to 433.2 kilojoule, work done W equal to 0, change in enthalpy delta H equal to 611.57 kilojoule. Finally, the change in entropy delta S equal to 0.73 kilojoule per Kelvin.